Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back with another Dying Light 2 video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the new Halloween update. So yesterday on October 30th, Techland released an update that brings back the tower raids with some new features and Halloween event. So let's talk about the update and see what has been improved and changed in the game, and if you want to stay up to date with everything Dying Light 2, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's start the video with the tower raid changes. Basically, in this update we have got 3 new floors for the tower raid. The first one is the 10th floor, which has been completely changed since the last time we saw it. The place now has a beautiful hall, an amazing side with an open view where you can now do parkour. And finally, a boss battle with 2 mini bosses, a demolisher and a revenant, both Halloween themed. Then the second one is the 7th floor, which is a completely new floor with a huge passage and a smaller room to keep you on your toes all the times. But hey, it's the new hall that is unique in this floor with a new Halloween themed goon as a mini boss battle. Then the third one is 15th floor, again a completely new Halloween themed floor which looks beautiful and has the revenant for a mini boss battle. Now these were the 3 new floors, but you will notice that the other floors have also been reworked a bit and decorated for Halloween. So this, my friends, makes it in total of 12 floors for tower raids, but the surprising part is that we had 15 floors in the previous open beta, so looks like they got rid of 6 floors in total, maybe to rework on it. Oh, by the way, there's a new Easter egg in the tower raid that gives you this new beast outfit for Aiden. So my friends, once this video is out, I will soon release a tutorial video on how to unlock this outfit, so keep an eye on my channel for that video. Now coming back to the update video, where I know a lot of you guys might be confused on how to actually access the tower raid. Well, basically instead of going to Jay, you now go to Baka, the Halloween themed agent that you will now find inside Bazaar's safe house. Now firstly, even Baka has been changed and looks way different from what it looked originally. Then my friends, to start the tower raid, you basically need to go to this board that you will find next to Baka. Yes, you can simply interact with the board and start the game mode whenever you are ready. But hold on for a second, because you should probably pick some bounty from Baka before entering the tower raid. Plus, you'll also need to learn about the new perks that you can unlock for tower raids. So firstly, pick any bounty that you want to complete and make sure to go with the easiest one first. Then it's time for you to check out the new perks. For example, inside the vendor section, you will now see something called session perks. These actually are really helpful perks that you can purchase and activate permanently for a session. By the way, you can only pick one at a time, so you just need to buy it and click on equip. Like here you can see I have picked this reincarnation perk that gives me 3 extra lives in a co-op session. So that, my friends, makes it in total of 4 lives, and trust me, that is really helpful. After this, the vendor has got quite a lot of new rewards which we will talk about later in the video. But over here on the top, you will now see another section called Raid Perks, which is a new perk system made only for tower raid. So every time you level up at Baka, you can get these coins that you can now use to buy these perks that will make your experience in the game more easy and fun. Like for example, Rapid Recovery increases my healing speed, whereas Fortress gives me 30% damage reduction. Then we have the Strong Bones that increases the amount of health your character has. So my friends, just like that, there are also perks for melee weapons and ranged weapons. So if you're planning to play tower raid, then make sure to check these things before you go in. Alright, now you got everything and decided to enter the tower raid. Well, the moment you do that, you will realize something, that you now actually get an option to select a loadout from 4 different characters. Yes, you can no longer carry your own inventory in this game mode. So yeah, the flare spamming is all gone. Instead, you pick one of these characters. Like Scarecrow, which has this 2-handed scythe, a shield, a few molotovs, firecrackers, healing items, and 45% damage resistance as a trait. Definitely a solid choice. Seriously, if you want to survive well in this game mode, then pick Scarecrow. Trust me, you won't regret it. After this, we have Plague, who has a 1-handed weapon, toxic throwing knives, a few healing items, and 25% damage boost for 1-handed weapons. Then we have Van Aiden, which has a crossbow and knife as its main weapon, and in equipment, he has got bolts for them with only 1 healing item. Honestly, probably the shittiest one of all. He also does 30% more ranged weapon damage. After this, the final character we have is called Cursed Pirate. So firstly, he has got a sword, an exploding throwing knife, broomstick, mines, a grappling hook, dynamites, and healing items with obviously 60% more parkour damage. Like when you vault over the zombies or do dropkick, it would actually do more damage. You see, even the Cursed Pirate is not a bad choice, but when you play the game mode, you will realize the Scarecrow is just better overall. And trust me, you will need all the help you can get because Techland has made this game mode super freaking hard. Yes, it's no longer easy. I mean, it took us 4 tries to get used to this new system, like we struggle a lot with the zombies swarming us and killing us in one hit. Later, I realized I was actually playing on hard difficulty. Yeah, fuck me, that was literally a nightmare. But yeah, eventually we managed to beat the game mode with the Scarecrow character, and we actually got to explore a lot of new locations, fought new bosses, and even faced the final boss, which for some reason ended up being the same Revenant Halloween themed zombie. I was honestly confused because we struggled a lot with most of the levels, but the final boss was super easy. We literally completed the final boss in 1 or 2 minutes and got our rewards. So yeah, honestly, the ending was pretty lame, but yeah, we won, and that's all that matters. By the way, even the rooftop was reworked, so yeah, in terms of visuals and new gameplay mechanics, Techland really did a good job. But yes, I would suggest them to also think about the casual players that play this game for fun. I say this because the game mode will be really hard for them, and if they can't enjoy it, then what's the point of all this? So Techland, why not make a perk or a mode that actually allows people to bring in their own inventory but just decrease the amount of rewards you get from completing in this mode? Meaning, if they need better rewards, they will have to sacrifice their inventory and play with the loadout characters. But at least giving them this option would allow them to explore the tower raid without any issue. Anyways, that was just my suggestion for the casual players. By the way, we have also got 3 new bundles in Dying Light 2. The first one is called Count Skull Bundle, and the second one is called Cursed Pirate Bundle. And finally, the third one is called Judgment Weapon Pack. Also, do not forget to redeem the Gladius weapon for free. You can find it in the in-game store. So make sure to redeem it, and also do not forget to participate in the Twitch drops by watching a stream on Twitch for 2 hours to get these items. You can also find more info about it in the description below. Now moving on to the Halloween event, which obviously will be a bit underwhelming for a lot of people. I say that because the Tower Raid and Baka are basically the whole Halloween event. Yes, you don't have any other bounties or quests that will help you get these rewards from Baka. Meaning you will need to participate in the Tower Raid, probably lose a lot of times and slowly progress to get the perks and get stronger, then level up at Baka by finishing these bounties, and then buy these rewards using the Halloween candies that you get from searching the bodies of the zombies. Also, I have unlocked few rewards from Baka, and trust me, they are shit. And the only good things that I found are the weapons and the outfits. Also, the throwables like the pumpkin nade is stupid because it only stuns the zombie by throwing them on the ground. So you can get this if you love stomping the zombies. Do it. Whoa! Just throw, you throw now. That was done now. So it knocks them on the ground, that's it. What a load of shit, brother. Throw it again. Oh, let me also stand there, or just in case. Throw. Doesn't do shit to me. Then this pistol just kills the zombie. Even though it has a low damage, it just kills them in one headshot. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of magic I was waiting for. And yeah, to be honest, that's all the rewards. Alright, now let's talk about the other changes. So the other final changes done in this update are a lot of fixes. Stuff like a new firearm layout for the controllers, fixing the gritty filter, which still does not look like the E3 2019 one that Techland has added in the past and removed for some reason. After that, new slums prefabs have been added in the dev tools along with the LODs and missing terrain bugs, which are now both fixed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here's a list of all the patch notes that you can go through to see what has been fixed in the game. And yeah, I'm going to now look for the secret changes in this update. Until then, you guys take care, stay safe, and stay human.